Hello everyone. So in this video, we'll see a problem of greatest common divisor of strings. I was solving lead code 75 problems and I just completed this one and I found it really interesting. So I thought I should create a video and share it with you guys. And the solution is really interesting. But if you are new to DSA or just started solving DSA questions, you may find this a little tricky. But trust me, if you understand the code step by step, you will just get it and it's not a big deal. So in this problem, we have two strings, string 1 and string 2. And what we have to do is we have to find the greatest common divisor such that it divides both string 1 and string 2. If we look at example 1, ABC divides both string 1 and string 2. That is, string 1 is 2 times of ABC and string 2 is uh, just ABC, 1 times of ABC. So the greatest common divisor is ABC. That is, it can divide both the strings. Same goes with example 2. AB divides both the strings. But if we look at example 3, there is no such common divisor which can divide both the strings. So in this case, we'll return an empty string that shows there is no greatest common divisor. So just open PyCharm and start solving this. I have written the code you can see here, and we'll just now understand how this is working. So let's jump into a PyCharm. Sorry, the recorder just got open. So our first logic would be if string 1 plus string 2 is not equal to string 2 plus string 1, then we'll return an empty list. Uh, let's say we'll print an empty list. I've just solved this in lead code, and there you just have to write the code inside the function. So just got used to writing return instead of print, but okay, it's okay. So what this if statement is telling us, if string 1 plus string 2 is not equal to string 2 plus string 1, then return an empty list. That shows that there can't be a greatest common divisor in such case, and the values we'll get after adding string 1 and string 2 and vice versa is 5 times of AB. Just commented AB and AB. So if you look at string 1, we have 3 times AB, and in string 2, we have 2 times of AB. If we add, we just have a 5 times of AB value. And in both the cases, we'll get that. So for string 1 and string 2, for this value, this code will not run, will not be executed because they both are equal. So what's the next step? We'll just define a function GCD, that is greatest common divisor, short for that. It will take two integers a and b, such that if b is 0, that is if not b is 0, then return a. And the main functionality of this function is this much. At the end, we'll just return GCD of b and a mod b. That is, if b is not 0 at the start, we'll just make it 0 by just doing a mod b. If it is a greatest common divisor, then sure, we'll get a 0, and the value of a, which is now b, would get returned. So let's use this common length. Just create a common length variable. Oops, the spelling is incorrect. It is GCD of length of string 1 and length of string 2. So we are giving two integer values, that is the length values of both the strings, and let's see what we get. Just print the common length and run this GCD file, and I'm getting 2 here. So now what I can do is I can again print my common substring. So let's say string 1 of print everything from the common length. Now if I run this file again, I'll have AB. And if I now go to the example 2, we are having the output AB. So this is how the code works for greatest common divisor of string. So what we are doing is, let's say the length of string 1 is 6, and length of string 2 is 4. So the 6 and 4 goes inside this function, and this will not get run because we have b as 4, not as 0. So we'll just return the final statement, that is GCD of B, that is 4 is now become the A, new A, and A mod B. So 6 mod 4, we'll get something around 2. Okay, so now that we have 4 and 2. It's right here, 4 and 2. So now again, they both goes inside GCD. This will again not run because B is not yet 0. So the final statement would get run. That is GCD of B. Now the B is 2, and A mod B, that is 4 mod 2 is 0. The remainder is 0. If you divide 4 by 2, you will get a remainder of 0. So the next pair is 2 by 0. So now we get 0 in place of B. So now this couple of lines would get run. That is, if not B, that is B is 0, return A. So here we got 2. So this is how this GCD function worked. And we stored this in common length variable and extracted the required string, that is the common substring, from string 1. That is, print everything till the common length, that is 2. So we got AB. So thank you for watching this video. If you found this learning informative, please share it with your friends and do like and subscribe to this video. Thanks a lot.